Hello, welcome to Cosmic Love Tarot. I just want to say before I start, thank you so much for all of your likes, all of your comments. I absolutely love them. Yeah, some beautiful, inspiring comments that is beautiful, and I love reading them. Thank you. Okay, before I start, you may notice that the camera is actually in a different position today, and it's took me most of the day to try and find a right position. And I'm in a very small room, and I have an issue with the window at the back of me when the sun's shining through, and I can't point my camera in certain places because it's quite difficult to do with a small room. I'm sharing this, there's a reason that I'm sharing all of this with you, because I'm part of the collective, and if it's resonating with you, there is something very significant here of what's going on. So all day I've been feeling quite frustrated with trying to find the right position to start my video. And so it's been quite tight. I've even brought in a garden chair because my office chair is quite wide, and even that becomes a problem, and it's just so freaking frustrating. So so I couldn't work out why I was feeling also very frustrated about that. But then I got this message by the divine that I needed to see something from a higher perspective of what was actually going on. And it took me most of the day not being able to do that because I was concentrating too much on moving my room around. And like I said, there was something very significant with all of this. And anyway, when I just stepped back, I just thought, oh, sod it. And I stepped back from it and had a cup of coffee. And then I started then looking at it again from a different perspective. And this is what is happening for the collective, is to see something from a different perspective. Me too, okay? Now, I made some changes this morning, some decisions that I made that was going to be better for me. I made them. And this may also be you, that you are going to be making some decisions in your life that is for your higher good. And it's about maybe letting go of a relationship, or letting go of a job, or letting go of people that doesn't serve your highest good. And now what I picked up also from this channeled message, as I'm drinking my coffee, this is we are also in the energies of the fire horse. And the fire horse is all to do with fast movement, fast speed, finding our own freedom with the choices that we want to make. And that fire energy is very passionate, but it can also be very fiery. It can be very feeling angry. It's an energy that's being stirred up in us to make these changes, to make these direct moment changes, to say, that's it, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to be doing this. And it takes that fire energy, that fire passion energy, to make those changes. And but it's also about transmuting those energies, because they're not always necessarily yours. They're just enough for you to make those changes, to make those moves. And the same goes for me. And so I've had to try and transmute that energy. And the only way that I can transmute that energy is recognising it and also talking about it. And because I'm part of the collective. And so I don't know. I got quite a few cards out because I'm not sure where I'm going, as always. Because I work with energy, I don't know where I'm going. There's no particular direction that I'm going in. All I know is that the energy that I'm picking up is seeing something from a different perspective. Okay, so before I start, I'm going to use my bowl, and this is to clear away any negative energies that I've created in my own little space, but also for the collective. Okay, so I call in Archangel Michael to please clear away any negative energies, and to also clear away any negative energies of for the collective that's connecting in with this video, okay? I also call in my guides and my ancestors of the divine light in true service and devotion to the one true God of living light. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so you may be making decisions. You may be making a decision to change something, or to see something from a different perspective. It feels as if to let go of the past is to see something from a different perspective, but also to transmute that energy into your highest awareness, to see something differently. I want to first though start with the zodiac signs, and let's see what energies are around us. Now, I'm not just a tarot card reader, I'm also a holistic therapist and also a diamond crystal light practitioner. I have always, for as long as I can ever remember, always done a lot of soul work, unknown that I was actually doing it. But my calling has always been on a soul level. And right back from when I was a child to who I am right now as an adult. And as an adult, yeah, of course. And I'm saying this because I feel that this fire horse energy is pointing us all into the direction of what our calling is. And maybe last year or the year before or whenever it is, you didn't exactly know what it is that you're going to be moving into or moving towards. But then you've been re-looking at something. You've been looking at your past journey, your life journey, your life experiences, what you've experienced in life, and it's leading you towards a particular calling. And I just wanted to know what the energies are right now for the collective. Okay, so we got air sign, we got Gemini. Okay, that's interesting. We got Taurus, and we've got water. One more card, please. We got Libra. Okay. So we got Gemini, Libra and Taurus. Now, you don't have to be any of these signs. It's just about the characteristics of these signs, because we all hold all of the characteristics from all of these signs, the zodiac signs, at particular times. Depends on your birth chart as well, because it could be your moon, sun and rising. Okay, now I have got water and I've also got air, so it does feel to me that's quite interesting now. So because while I'm picking up now, you got like I said, today I was trying to change the room round, getting quite frustrated. It was just one of those kind of days of like really pissed off, basically. And that's my emotions. That's my emotions. So that's representing the water. But the air is also trying to think about the best way of creating something, or to see something from a different perspective. Okay, so that's the energies that's going on right now for the collective. Okay, what else do I want to go? I want to go randomly now first before I start with the messages from the universe. I'm just going to split the deck. I don't normally do this. I normally do this after my reading, and I may do that again. But just right now, I just feel that we need to do that. Start off with a message from the universe, please, for the collective, of the energies that's happening right now for us. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and their empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. Okay, I'm going to leave that there just to remind me that this is the energy that we are working with right now. It's about your life experience, and every single thing that you've gone through has put you where you are today. And I did say that you're reflecting back at your past. You're reflecting back at every single situation you've been in, everything that you've gone through. And sorry, I'm just being drawn to pick this up. And it feels as if you're qualified. It feels like you've got a lot of lived experiences. And with those lived experiences, there is a calling, a particular calling. You may know what that is, but it's knowing, well, how do I go about that? How do I start that? What do I need to do? And this is the energy I'm picking up. Okay, the first cards that we're going to go for, it is for healing the heart. Let's see what's going on within the heart. And I will read this from the book as well before I start. Okay. Did I say welcome to Cosmic Love Tarot? Anyway, also, I just want to say, I just want to just make it clear, just in case it is happening, because I don't know. I will never, ever inbox you, ever. And I will never ask if you would like a reading. So if you are receiving any of that at all, please let me know. Yeah, because I would never ever inbox anybody. So please let me know. And we'll expose the scammers, because I know that goes on within other readers who has to deal with this. Okay. So yeah, I'll never ever ask you for if you would like a reading. It's amazing how many over the years when I've followed readers. I mean, there's some great readers out there, and we're all on our own healing journey. Even readers need readers to read them where they're at right now, because we can all be stuck at some time, you know, at some point on our journey. And yeah, if I've commented on somebody's post, I get this inbox message about them giving me a reading, and it's like, well, that's a bit weird. Well, of course I don't comment, because my intuition is telling me different. Scammer. So I know it happens. And because now I'm getting out there, as in my own videos, I just want to make it clear, I don't inbox anybody. Okay. Okay, last shuffle for the collective, please. Okay, healing the heart. Okay, face your shadow and grow. Let me show you that. Beautiful turquoise. Turquoise also representing the throat, communication. Communicating with your heart. Communicating what's passionate to you. What is calling you. Okay, let's see what this says. Number 15, which is also a number 6. Could mean something to you. The 6 can also be May, is it? January, February, March, April, May, June. Could be a June baby. Where am I going? Okay. Okay. Dear heart, I know that you have experienced neglect, rejection, disappointment, and betrayal from those that you loved and cared about. This has hurt you deeply and made aspects of your inner self shut down, or even wilt away. On some level, you are still holding on to old trauma, whether it is abuse from your childhood, humiliation, or disloyalty from someone you loved, cruelty from those you trusted, or a failure in a relationship or a business. Over time, old wounds that has not been lovingly met and healed can fester and sabotage your future. Remember that being open to love, you can shut out those who could appreciate. Let me say that again. Rather than being open to love, you can shut out those who could appreciate, cherish and encourage you. Unhealed pain can also inhibit you from listening to your intuition and daring to follow your dreams. The time has come to face your shadow and heal your trauma so that you can open and grow. We can then partner up, dear art, and discern that will strengthen us and where to put our love. care and energy and attention. That really represents what I've said about it feels as if you're reflecting back at your past and all of your past experiences, transmuting those energies, because the message from the universe said the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. And that was your strength. That becomes your strength and your passion to move into the direction where you are being drawn to because you have lived experiences. Okay, I'm being drawn right now to the inner child. What does the inner child want to say? Okay, go inward. It is time to connect with your inner child. We'll find out in a minute then what needs to be healed in your shadow self. Seek guidance in this. It is time for a different perspective. That's what I said. Transformation is taking place. Seeing something from a different perspective. Okay, you are wanted. There is a home waiting within. I'll just leave that for now. And I am going to start with, let's see what happened. Are these going to be the right cards for you? Like I said, I just took these cards and I don't even know where I'm going. So, okay. Okay, you're guarded. You're guarded because of your past. You're guarded and feeling vulnerable. You're holding patterns and security at all cost. Blocked heart chakra, and we're working through the heart chakra. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's just keep that there for a minute. Actually, let's bring that forward. And put that there and see if you can see that. Okay. Okay. So blocked heart chakra. It feels... Yeah, let's see what goes on. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection. That's what you're craving for. You're guarded. The past, your past trauma, it feels like childhood trauma. Trauma is where you felt very vulnerable. You're holding on to the patterns at all cost. It's something that you need to release. You're silently observing and holding on to feelings, secretly blocking emotions. Yeah. This is what the divine wants you to do, is start to release, transmute those energies. It's Mars energy. Again, that came up, passion, anger, vulnerability and taking action. This is the energies that's around you right now. Karma. Okay. You're weighing things up. Cause and effect, choices. You want to make things right. Okay. You've got the Saturn energy as well, restrictions. Learning about karmic lessons. This is what's going on in your shadow self. You're learning, understanding the karmic lessons and all things that's triggered you. Recognising what these triggers are. You're going deeper into the inner child wounding, conflicts, arguments. You're recognising that you've repeated the same pattern over and over again and you need freedom. Freedom is also representing the virals. It's Uranus energy. It's taking a leap of faith and breaking free. It's a new cycle that's coming in. It's coming in really fast to edge you or lead you into a new direction. It is all about self-care. It's all about truth. And it's trusting your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are assisting you. You are seeing signs and synchronicities. You're trusting them. Now, if you are seeing repeated numbers, just Google it. And when you see, if you see repeated numbers and you Google that, we're saying that right, Google those repeated numbers. Think about what was you thinking right at that particular time when you saw that repeated number, and then that will give you the answer of what is the divine trying to say to you. Your spirit guides are talking to you all the time because they're moving you into the direction that you need to go into. You've got the Sun card here. It's something that you are needing from your unconscious to bring into the light, to make conscious. Something that is moving you fast, something that is been blocking you from the unconscious, from a past trauma that needs to be released. Okay. And because of that, it's stopping you from seeing something clearly. It's stopping you from it's stopping you from seeing something clearly. It's stopping you from seeing your direction or what that lesson is. It just reminds me of when I said about that I needed to see something from a higher perspective. Just like my video needs to be seen from a different perspective or a different angle. It was really frustrating. It was really, I'm still feeling quite about it, but it's an energy that we work with, and I don't know why I was feeling this frustration in such a small, tight room. And it's that this energy that's with the collective. It's like a cosmic shift of energy that needs to be transmuted. It's affecting us all. It's gaining. You need to gain clarity, heightened intuition, and seeing things from a different perspective. Yeah. Okay. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's about karma and cycles. Divine intervention is happening right now. It's leading you into the direction that you're meant to be moving into. You're moving away from controlling thought patterns that's been holding you back, sabotaging your potentials, mood swings, trusting. You're moving away from that. Abandonment issues. This belongs to the past. You may have gone through a divorce, a separation, grief. We've got Jupiter energy again. We've also got Pluto. So Jupiter energy is all about action. Pluto energy is all about letting go. Pluto energy about letting go, death, endings, resilience, transformations. As Jupiter energy brings out expansions and growth and pursuing passions, a new opportunity. So Jupiter and Pluto is helping. And I don't know, is it around about the 27th? 27th? I need to check up on that. We'll check up on that when all the planets are in line. And I'm sure Pluto and Jupiter. Jupiter was in retrograde. Okay, so they're playing. And we've got Venus again. Venus came out in the last reading. And the Venus, the goddess of love. It's all about romance. Being creative. So it's about letting go of the past for you to embrace your new beginning, okay? Because a new cycle is happening. You do feel quite guarded though, because you're wounded. You're wounded from the past. It feels like the past, like childhood traumas. You are tapping into your feminine energy, and that's helping you to look a little bit deeper. You're looking at your wounded insecurity. Yeah. Okay. Guarded and feeling vulnerable, okay? With your feminine energy, the yin, you are going down deep into, you may also have a child, but because of now you are a mother, you have a child, you're also looking at your own child woundings. You're looking at the connections between you and your mother. It feels as if there's something from that past into this present moment. Something you've been carrying forward, and a decision needs to be made between two people and two paths. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. If I go, it will be double. A loss, a wounded, not feeling enough and missing somebody. This could also be a divorce, a separation, that you've had to go down deep within yourself and understand your own childhood woundings. I think what's been triggered here because of the divorce, separation, it could also be a loss, a death. My condolences if that is your case. But I feel through that experience and that vulnerability has helped you to access something that belongs into the childhood wounding. Okay? You are activating your higher self, and your higher self is helping you to go down. I call it Pandora's box, into the unconscious shadow. Your higher self is integration, awakening. The timeline shift is happening. It's about you nurturing yourself and protecting your energy, because you're very compassionate and your feelings are very, very secure and sincere. And I'm going back to the very first card. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet has been through hell and back. Okay? You need to trust in divine timing. You're on your North Node. A renewal is taking place. Okay, I'm being drawn to thoughts, feeling trapped, overthinking, and in your head. And that went to the air. It was the air and water. It's about finding balance. That's interesting. Finding balance between your thoughts and your emotions. What you think is what you feel. The heart is the centre, is the bridge to that. And the art is face your shadow and grow. I'm feeling abandonment. You're feeling abandonment issues. Okay? It could be mother wounding that you're going through. I don't feel that it's I feel you're being shown it about something that's been holding you back. And like I said, that childhood wounding, it feels mother wounding. I feel that you're gathering information of this. You're getting insights, downloads, channeled messages, dreams. Okay. What do you need to do? What does your higher self want you to know? To remember the sacredness of your union, your sacred connection to the divine. Listen to your intuition, your inner guidance and instincts, and trust your intuition to let go and to surrender. Letting go and heal. It is time for a renewal and a growth, releasing the past, to celebrate your future, to celebrate the support that you're having around you, letting people in. Find your own inner strength. Be patient and have faith in the divine timing. Practice self-care. And to focus on your growth. Practice compassion for yourself and to honour your emotions. Okay. And communicate openly and honestly. Expression, sharing and understanding. Strengthen your spiritual connection. Have faith and trust in the guidance that you're receiving from your higher self, from your spirit guides, from your guardian angels. Release any limited beliefs. Yeah. To honour your journey. Because your journey is unique, because you are unique. You have your own calling. Follow your passion. To trust in the power of love. Okay. What is it that you had to let go of? You had to let go of somebody that was playing games. You felt was playing games. Playing with your emotions. Playing with your feelings. It's like making you second guess yourself because these games that was played on you in the past. And because of this, it triggered you, and it's put you into that kind of spiral into the dark night of the soul. It's the shadow self. You've got to relook at something. Relook at something. The divine is helping you. You have stopped believing in love, and you've let yourself heal so that you can be open again. Okay. You have unresolved feelings from your past that makes you resentful towards others. I said it's all to do with water, so it's to do with emotion and also thoughts. And it's confusion. You don't know what you want. You need clarity before you get involved. Okay. You have many soulmates. You could be meeting somebody. You may be feeling that you're in a connection with somebody, or somebody is either taking an interest of you or you with them, but you're not sure at the moment. And I can assure you, we have many soulmates. Not always an intimate soulmate, but we can have many soulmates, even friends, even family members can be your soulmate. You've been in isolation and it feels as if you're very much like a lone wolf, afraid of loving someone. You fear of someone that could hurt you. Now, what I also see with the lone wolf, they're also protectors. They can be also protectors because of their own life experiences. They will also look after their own tribe of people, or look after their own family environment. They see in advance of what possibly could happen. But the divine is asking you to trust what you're being moved into, okay? It's not about rushing. They're not asking you to rush like the fire horse, okay? I do feel that you are a fixer. You do help people, you support people. That could be what you do. What you're being drawn to is to support people, but you're not a fixer. You cannot fix. You cannot fix somebody that doesn't want to be fixed. But it does feel to me that you are feeling extremely burnt out, tired, exhausted, emotionally burnt out. You're retreating. You're pulling your energy back. You're reflecting upon your past, and you feel that you want to meet somebody, your soulmate, your high-level soulmate, who's going to commit. Who's going to commit to you. I feel that, yeah, abandonment. I think this is one of your childhood woundings, is abandonment. Addictions can also play a part in this. Either your person from your past was in addiction, or you've been struggling in addiction, and it's about getting out for it. Or maybe that is what you're doing right now on your deep reflection. Anxiety, procrastination. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. You are afraid to. You're afraid to get close to someone. I feel that somebody that you have got in mind, but you have got a bit of a fear of it. Fear of making the same mistake. But the divine is taking you somewhere, and that is into your childhood. Looking into Pandora's box. healing something. And I do feel it's abandonment issue, because you do feel that you're unworthy. You've always felt rejected. You've always felt that whatever relationship you're in, it's always been a lack of communication. You've never been able to express your feelings, or you pick unavailable, emotionally unavailable people. You have a fear. You have a fear of not really being loved. You don't want it to be lust, you want it to be love, true love. You don't want to be used. You don't want to be stuck in the past. You know that you need to let go. It is about past traumas. You need to heal your past before you can move on. You're sick of staying in bad relationships. You're sick of chasing unavailable people, emotionally unavailable. You're sick of needy people. You're sick of needy friends. You're sick of the pressure that is put on you from other people, of what they expect from you. You're sick of getting out. All this has pushed you into this healing something from the shadow. You get mixed signals from people. You don't even know if somebody's interested or if they're flirting, or you're picking up all of this confusion of, it's like me putting my camera, in so many different areas, and then the angle wasn't right, and and that was frustrating. And it feels like you're doing the same in your relationships of, if you're connecting in with somebody, it's you're connecting in with somebody, but then you can actually start analysing, over-analysing, thinking, are they going to be the right person for me? Do they want me for, what is it that they want me for? Are they going to be using me? Are they going to abandon me? It's a bit like that victim mentality, really, but that victim mentality still needs to be healed from past childhood woundings. That's what I'm picking up, okay? That's the energy that I'm picking up for you. Let's try the tarot now for you. Check on the time. Okay, I think this reading might be an hour. I got a feeling, because we can't leave that there. Because this fire horse energy is happening for a reason. It's about moving you. It's all about the Two of Cups. I did say water. I got Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces here. For the Two of Cups, it's all about love, partnerships and mutual attractions. It could also be about marriage and connections. Soul, high-level soulmates I'm picking up here. And I think it's that you've been questioning. Is it the right person for you? Or will I find the right person? You've got the air sign, Taurus, Virgo or a Capricorn. It's time for you. It's all about your security. Taking control of your life and keeping your life safe and secure. You're building. I do feel that you're looking into where you're moving to, and it could be a new job, it could be better prospects, because you want more of a solid foundation. You want to be financially independent. You don't want to be relying on unavailable, unemotionally, did I say that right? Unavailable emotional people. That's unpredictable. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to take care. You could have a child. Could have a baby. Yeah, it's all about transitioning, transmuting, leaving behind, releasing baggage and moving to calmer waters. A relationship has ended. You're letting go. You're letting go of the past. Yeah, letting go of the past. You're starting to, you want to strengthen your foundations. You have got a lot of opportunity coming your way. You're going to get good news, it feels to me. A message. You could be getting a message, an email, a text, phone call, or something where it's to do with an opportunity, and I feel it's going to be emotionally rewarding. It's something that you wanted, and it's coming your way. Could be the King of Swords, that's coming your way. We did get a Gemini, we've also got a Libra. Head over heart. I smell my candles just gone out. I feel that this communication that you're going to receive, a lot of truth's going to come out. I feel that you're going to gain clarity. You're going to gain clarity over something. It feels, it could be to do with business. It could be to do with work. It could be that you may be looking into a leadership role, or it could be that you're hearing some kind of information of maybe a leader or a team leader. There's some kind of information that's going to be coming in that you're going to gain clarity over. It is the Lovers. Gemini is also representing the Lovers. It's also Mercury. It is about relationships. It's about reunion, passion, alignment, a deep love, and a choice. And this could be your high level. That's so interesting, because you've got the Queen of Cups, which is compassionate, nurturing. I see the Queen of Cups as also the lone wolf. She will walk alone. She's happy to walk alone independently because she trusts the divine. Very intuitive, very psychic. The Queen of Cups can also be an high priestess that I'm picking up right now. And because she walks alone and she's comfortable to walk alone, because she trusts the divine, I can also represent the lone wolf. But she will also protect people around her, because when she loves hard. And she's very protective. So you've got the Queen of Cups and you've got the King of Swords, and communication is coming in. Something of a new opportunity. It's going to be a happy surprise. It's going to make you happy. Once you let go of any fear from the past. Yeah, fear of the past, which was conflict. The fear of the past was about feeling completely and utterly defeated because of the loss, the disagreements, the upheaval that you had to go through, financial losses. I feel communication is taking place. The divine is giving you this cup of grace. It feels like the unconditional love, the cup, the grail cup, the grail. And you're not quite seeing it yet. You're not quite seeing it. It's time for you to contemplate, meditate. And like I said at the very beginning, it was about seeing something from a higher perspective. There is a reason why you're feeling this energy, and it's about transmuting it, because you have a purpose, a higher purpose, or where you're moving to. You may be feeling that you're disconnected. You may be feeling that you're disconnected from this King of Swords or the Queen of Cups. Let's get clarification on the King of... Okay, the King of Swords is also the King of Cups. And like I said, when I had Libra, I had Gemini, and what was the other one? I had Water. Did I have Earth? Can't remember now. Maybe the King of Swords in the head is tapping into the emotions, which is the emotional, compassionate side. Tapping into feelings, being able to express those feelings, finding balance. Be more open. You don't have to be these particular signs, but it's about the energy that's happening around you. Okay, to clarify, the Lovers is the Star. Could be a star, star seed. I don't know why I just got a little bit stuck there. Higher purpose, you got a higher purpose. Uranus again. Oh, my belly is rumbling. You have a higher calling, healing, a renewal of faith, of spirituality. And this higher calling is going to bring in your fortune. It's going to bring you. It's going to bring you more finances, that feels to me. More finances for your foundation, to strengthen your foundation, to bring you independence, self-sufficient. Now you've got the King of Pentacles, that's governing the Queen of Cups. Wealth, business, leadership, security. This is what you're aiming for, to set up your own business through your own life experiences, to make it successful. The divine is helping you. It's helping you to release the past. It's helping you to release that childhood wounding of abandonment, to move forward. That will shape your life, shape your new beginning. There are many opportunities coming your way. You have a purpose. I do feel that you daydream about this. You have this, you have all these thoughts, all of these dreams, all of these ideas, and then you kind of dismiss it, thinking, oh, I can't, it's not going to financially, it's not sustainable. Is that the right word? But it is. It is. Once you start to trust where you're moving to, and it's going to bring in abundance. Seven of Pentacles, all hard work. Hard work is going to pay off. It's about what you invest. So you invest into it, it's going to manifest. It's going to build. It's going to accumulate. Because you've got the end result, which is the King of Pentacles. Very self-sufficient, very independent. Reminds me very much, my dad was a Capricorn, and he always kept every single, back in them days, it wasn't really to do with the banks, it was to do with those little pots, where each pot would represent like rainy day pot, or the gas, the electric, the water, the rent. It was all that, you know, and it reminds me very much, this King of Pentacles is very forward thinking. Always looks at a long-term goal. Right, okay, what's going on right now? Whatever I'm doing right now, I'm aiming for that long-term goal, and that's where I'm going. And I think that's a great way of being. This is what the Seven of Pentacles is showing, the Page of Cups, and it's also showing the Four of Cups. And both of these cups is representing that Holy Grail. It's about love. It's about, once healing the heart, is facing the shadow and grow. Okay, it's about loving yourself, releasing the past of that abandonment feeling. And it's because it's not about you, it's about a wounding that needed to be released. It wasn't your wounding, but it became your wounding, because it became your pattern in a relationship, because you're a fixer. And you cannot fix anybody that does not want to be fixed. Addictions was also played a part in that. Okay. It's time to, I was going to say, set the record straight. I don't know why that came to me. It's time for you to set the record straight. I'm putting the world now on top of the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Putting the record straight. Completion. Wholeness. Fulfillment. Travel may happen, or somebody is coming your way, arriving. Ace of Cups, love and compassion, and this is governing Lovers and the Star. It's about your new feelings, spirituality, trust in your intuition, a new baby, a new proposal, a new marriage. It feels a new connection that's happening, that's coming your way because you have released the past. You've made peace with the past, or you're needing to make peace with the past for you to move forward. And now you've got the Nine of Pentacles that's governing the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, the fruits of your labour, confronting and rewards, luxury, financial independence. So you jump from the Seven of Pentacles. Prior to the Seven of Pentacles, it's something that you couldn't see. You were still caught up in past life trauma, childhood trauma, and the abandonment issues. Once you've accessed that abandonment issues, let it go. You're then stepping into another phase where it's to do with the divine has given you the grail, given you the cup of self-love, knowing that you're worth everything that's happened to you. Like I'm being drawn to that card now. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people that you will ever meet have been through hell and back, and that strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. The Holy Grail, divine is passing you that Holy Grail of unconditional love of self. Once you start to integrate that unconditional love of self, loving yourself unconditionally, you are reaping in the Seven of Pentacles, because whatever you're working towards, you are putting all of you into it. For your longer term plan, you are going to come out as the Nine of Pentacles. You could be your higher soul mate connection of the Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles. It could be that you'll both be working together. This could be your higher calling soulmate that you're going to be working together. A lot of abundance is happening through you releasing, okay? Giving and receiving is taking place. And a new beginning. Trust in life again. High Priestess. Trust in your intuition. It's all coming from the subconscious, the higher conscious, of telling you the divine feminine. The divine feminine came up in that card. The divine feminine, your higher calling, is telling you to let go of the past wounding. It wasn't yours to hold on to. Let go of the abandonment issues. Beautiful. Underneath the deck is releasing and transitioning. This came out not long ago. Releasing the baggage and moving forward. Water relationship ending. Calmer waters relationship endings. Wow, that's so beautiful. Like that. Okay. Where else do I want to go? Now I've picked this card, this deck up for a reason. So, and this is about, I haven't used it before, and it is, who is it? Who is it? So, shall we kind of like describe them? Let's describe the King of Swords, okay? Now, the King can be a male or female. It's about the masculine energy, and I only work with the energy. Let's see if we can describe what they're like. What do they look like? Might bring a little bit more clarity to you. Got blue eyes. Straight hair. Could be long blonde hair. And a sharp face. Okay, let's get more clarification on the King of Cups. It could be the same person, or it could be, because I was talking about the intellect and the emotions with these two. But it could also mean, anyway, the King of Cups. And like I said, no gender specific. It can also be a feminine, because I work with energy. Okay. So now this fell out. That's interesting because this fell out upside down. Straight after when I said it could be the same person, but they're tapping into their emotions. Now the card that came out is unhealthy habits, which is to do with addictions. They could maybe smoke a lot of cannabis, okay? The King of Cups could maybe smoke a lot of cannabis. And I feel that they've reduced it for them to tap into their emotions, or maybe find balance between the intellect and the emotion, because that's what it's all been about. So yeah, I do feel it's still the same energy. It's a woman, or feminine, with brown eyes, okay? So let's go now to, let's get some more clarification on the Queen of Cups. Who's the Queen of Cups? The Queen of Cups maybe have dark skin. Why did I just say maybe? Has dark skin. Anything else? A gap in their teeth. They're quite interesting cards, aren't they? And tall. Okay. King of Pentacles. Describe the King of Pentacles. They may have a mole on their face. Red lips. And a man. Red lips and a man. Hold on. Maybe have red lips. Let me just get another one on that one. Same height as you. Tall. Bit confused with the red lips, actually. That was like lipstick. It's a man. Or it could be a masculine. Okay. European. Quite nice. I like those cards. Okay. Anything else? I've done those, haven't I? The inner child. Yeah. Oh, no. We don't need to do them. Okay. Let's go here now. Let's just randomly pick a card. Okay, life is an opportunity. Live deeply centered in love. Gratitude for life. Be thankful for your gifts. Soulmate. Embrace a deeper relationship. Wow. How beautiful is that? Virtue of humanity. Control your ego and embrace modesty. And stay in the flow. Yeah, it's all about the rhythms of the ebbs and flows. That's interesting, because when I was saying about my energy was all kind of like, I was so angry because I couldn't get my video in the right place, and it's still a little bit annoying, but and I did say also it's about transmuting that energy. I feel that this energy kind of came in quite fast, actually. It's that fastness of releasing, or a fastness of deeply going down deep into something to look at it from a higher perspective. That's the energy that I'm picking up now for that. Because that really has been my day. Okay. Portal of success. Show love, harvest with joy. Sow with love and harvest with joy. Whatever you sow is what you reap. We had the Saturn energy as well. You're on your north node. You're going in the right direction. You're making work fun. Be positive about your work. I did talk about work, business, leadership. Beautiful. Okay, and don't give up. Okay, don't give up. Keep moving forward. I will leave that there. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you got some kind of clarity out of that. I know I certainly did. And thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you on the next one. So God bless.